Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the weekly CRM Connect call. My name is Tamara. I am your host. Every week here on Thursdays, I host the CRM Connect call for sales process. So, November has been an exciting month because we have once again started up the contest, the hashtag sales process wins contest, as you guys know. And what we're doing now is we are going through a series of trainings, and we're going to assign you guys some homework, and then we are going to ask you to post that homework inside of the Facebook group, and that will qualify you. That will be your entry for that day. So you have the opportunity to do 5 entries a week and win some prizes. And I will go over the prizes at the end. But we are going to continue on with our series here. We had started a Q4 Black Friday sale funnel. And so last week we went and we set up all the pages. And we really didn't have to set up much because Sales Process provides you with an entire template. All you have to do is go in and make it your own. So you're changing out the copy and the pictures and everything like that. So we're going to walk through those pages quickly just as an overview this morning or this evening, depending on where you are. And then we're going to go into how do we test this funnel. Okay, so we're going to go through the steps that you can use to test your funnel to make sure that it's working properly. And we're going to go through and take a look at the workflows that are attached to this funnel and just some troubleshooting tips about workflows. When things go wrong, what do we do? What do we look for? Okay, so I'm going to share my screen this morning and we will get started. I keep saying this morning because it's morning for me. So I apologize. I can't seem to get over it. Okay, so this here, what you're seeing is my demo account inside of Sales Process. And we are going to go into our Sites menu here. Now remember, if you go into your Sites menu and you do not have the most recent funnel that we have been working on, then you can reach out to support@salesprocess.com and they will drop those templates into your account. So what it is called, it's called a snapshot. And so the snapshot comes with all the funnel pages, it comes with all the workflows, it comes with all the email templates, it comes with all the tags, it comes with everything you need to get this particular funnel up and off the ground very, very quickly. You don't have to really build anything of your own. What you do have to do is go in and make it your own. So you're going to change the email copy, change the page copy, all of that good stuff. Okay. And let's see here. I want to actually go to my list. And we are doing our Black Friday deal of a lifetime. This is the one I'm looking for. So this is the name of the template when it's dropped into your account. Black Friday deal of the lifetime. Plus, duplicate before you edit it. So how do you duplicate it? You come on over here and you click on these 3 dots and you clone it. And when you clone it, you're going to give it a new name. Okay. And then click confirm. Now, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to use the template that's here. So last week during the last week during the funnel forging call, we talked about the sales page and we talked about the OTO and we talked about the order confirmation and the strategy call order confirmation. So this is what you're selling here is you're selling a product on this page. Your one-time offer is a strategy call with you. Now, of course, this is just the template. You can make your one-time offer whatever you want. But if they purchase the one-time offer, they're brought to this page here. If they don't purchase the one-time offer, then they're just brought to the order confirmation page, okay? So that's how the funnel is set up to work. And then we went in and we changed some copy on the front page. And that was all your homework from last week, okay? Then last week, what we did was we went through how to set up your own domains, bring those in, how to integrate your payment processors. We did all of that work. And so we want to check and make sure. We're going to attach a domain here. So I'm going to attach this domain, save it. And so what we're going to do today now is we are going to make sure that we have a product attached to this page. And we did this last CRM call as well. We attached some products to the page. And now we're going to test our funnel, okay? So throughout this series, we have set up our pages. We've added all of the integrations that we need, our domain, our payment processing products. We've gone through and we've worked through the workflow series that comes with this funnel. And now we're going to test our funnel to make sure that everything is working, okay? So the very first thing that we want to do is we want to make sure that all of our buttons are working on our page, right? So we're going to click on this. This is to view the funnel in a browser setting, okay? So you can see here we have the above the fold portion of the funnel that I asked you to build. Then we want to make sure that our button works. So we're going to check the button. And it looks like it works because it brings up our order form. And we have our order form sitting in a pop-up on this page. So that's what it looks like here. And we're just asking for some really quick details here. So we're going to test that. We're going to put that in there. And we're going to put in a test email. And we're going to go to step 2. Now what we're looking for here is it pulling through both of the products that I attached to the order form? And are the prices correct? And then you can only choose one or the other. If you have check boxes here instead of these radio buttons, you have to go and adjust a setting inside of your order form element inside the builder. So you always want to make sure that they are, especially if it's just this, it's the same product, but you're adding a payment plan, you want to make sure that it's radio buttons, okay? So we're going to ensure that it's radio buttons. We want to make sure that this says test mode, okay? If yours doesn't say test mode, let's go take a look here. In the settings of your funnel, you're going to come over here and you're going to change this to test. So you want it to be gray like this, and you don't want it to say live. So if it's live, it looks like this. Ours, we're going to have it in test mode, okay? So the next thing that we are going to do to test the funnel is we're going to put in a test credit card number, okay? The test credit card number is 4242 until you can't put any more numbers in. So we're going to go 42. And then the expiration date is any date in the future. And then any 3-digit code. And you will need to put in a postal code or a zip code, depending on where you live and what it's called. And then you're going to choose complete order. Now, what we're testing here is, does it take us to the one-time offer page? Okay. And so you can see here, we have steps broken down at the top of this one-time offer. So that is a visual indication to our buyer that their purchase is not complete yet, right? And then we have all these words that say, you know what, you're not done, you're not done. And then we have the no thanks button, but we also want to make sure we have the buy button here. So let's go back over here and let's go back to our steps and go to our OTO form. We're going to edit it. And we want to make sure that we have the, not just the no thanks, but we want them to have the buy button as well, right? So we're going to add the button. We're going to move this up here. Now, of course, you would style this and you would make it look lovely, right? So I'm going to just change this to red, and we'll change this to buy now. Okay. And then because this is our one-time offer, we want to make sure that we are setting that up properly. So this is a one-click up or down sell product. So we're choosing that. Then we have to tell the system which product is it. Now, I can see that I didn't set my product up for my one-time offer page. So I'm going to save this. I'm going to come back out and I'm going to attach my product to the one-time offer page. So here, if I go and look inside of my funnel, I don't have a product set up. So I have to add a product here. And I'm going to just add one of the demo offers, save. So now I have my one-time product set up. If I go back in here to my step, to the overview, I'm going to go back into the editor, and then I can tell the system I have to hook that product up to the button, right? So we're going to hook that product to the button. So I have to say, okay, I want this to be an upsell, and the product is my demo offer. And then if they choose buy now, they're going to be taken to the next step. Okay, so we're going to save that. And I'm going to go over here, and here's my test page, right? I'm going to refresh my test page. Let's see if it'll work or if I have to start from scratch. It looks like I have to start from scratch. Okay. So we'll go back out of the builder. We'll go through the step test process again. Oops, I went to the wrong page. There we go. Okay. So we're going to say, yes, we want this. We're going to fill out our information. And go to step 2. We're going to put all of our test information in again. And complete the order. It's a little bit slow this morning. Might need a little bit of a caffeine injection. I'm not sure. Let's see if this will work. I may have to try a different email address because it might not. The system is like, whoa, you just went through here. What are you doing? Let me do that. When you are a funnel builder, you have lots and lots and lots of email addresses because you test lots of stuff. Okay, let's get this going here. Come on, you can do it. I know you can do it. Come on, baby. There we go. Oh, now it still didn't. You know why? Because I didn't publish it. Dang it. Okay, we're going in here. We're going to hit publish. So I made the edit, but I didn't hit publish. So it didn't publish it to the domain. It didn't make it live in the browser. Okay. So now I'm going to see if, there we go. Okay. So now I'm going to say buy now. And that's going to automatically add that to my order. And it's going to take me to my purchase, right? To the confirmation day or page. All right. So now we have tested our funnel and it appears that all the steps work. We didn't check every button on the page. I highly recommend that you do, but for this purpose, we're just going to go through it and check that above the fold portion. Now, let's go and take a look at, we want to make sure this actually worked. So where do we go to look to make sure it actually worked, right? Yes, we went through the steps of the funnel and it appears as if everything is okay. There's two places that we need to go and make sure that that the person that went through the funnel and all the actions took place that were supposed to take place. The first place we're going to look is we're going to go over to our payments section here. So we're going to click on payments. Then we're going to go up here and we're going to go to transactions. And we are going to take a look at the transactions here. So we can see here on this date at this time, this transaction went through and this transaction went through. So this is for, and it's telling me which funnel I was in, okay? And here it's telling me that it was succeeded. Now you'll see this little I beside the price. That'll tell you that's all test mode stuff, okay? It's all that means it's test mode. If you need more information about the actual purchase, you can click on these three dots and you can view the transaction. So here you can you'll get your internal order ID. It'll tell you how did they make this purchase. It was through a funnel. It was through a two-step order form. Okay. It's telling you the name of the funnel that they went through. And then they have these like coded numbers just as this is part of like your Stripe integration or whatever payment processor you're using. It's going to assign a special number to each transaction. And then it tells you what domain. Okay. So you can see all of this. You can also view receipt. So this is the receipt that was sent to my email address for that purchase. Okay. And so if your customer says, oh, I didn't get my receipt, and you have receipts set up, you can come in here and you can get them another copy of their receipt. So if you ever need to do that, because sometimes that happens, right? Our customers lose their receipts and then they need them. So this is telling us everything that the customer, their name, everything, their address, all of that. Then I also want to point out to you here, if you go in here and click on the three dots, if your customer ever asks for a refund, you can process that refund by clicking refund. It's going to ask you, am I refunding them the whole amount, right? And then you can put some notes in here as to why they're being refunded, and that will attach itself to their contact record. So it really keeps track of any kind of refunds you have to do, and it will process this refund from inside your sales process account. Before, we used to have to go into Stripe and process the refund, or go into the payment processor that we're using and process the refund there. But now you can do it all from your sales process account, which is very cool, right? So you can do that. So I just wanted to show you that. So that's place number one. We're very happy about this. This worked. Our test purchases went through. Where is the second place that we have to look? We want to go and check out the automations. Okay. So we want to see, did the purchases go through the workflow properly? Now you can check by, did you get your confirmation email? But there's one other place that you can come and check, which can tell us a little bit more. So here, if you're looking in your sales process account for your workflow, you want to see this one right here, buyer's welcome email and SMS. So we're going to open this up. This is a very simple workflow. What is the trigger here is the order form submission. It adds a tag, it sends a welcome email and a welcome text message to the buyer, okay? we're going to look at execution logs. So up here, you have some extra tabs on your workflow, and this is where you're going to come when you're troubleshooting things, okay? So we're going to look at our execution logs, and we're going to see what happened here. What did they go through all of the steps that they were supposed to go through, right? So now this one says on this date at this time, this was all skipped. Both tests, I skipped going through the workflow. So why the heck did that happen, right? So I'm going to go and check the details. So I'm going to click on the view details, and it's going to say the contact is already part of this workflow and cannot be added again. So this means that I have my workflow settings set up so that no addition, like I can't purchase this product twice. I can only purchase it once. I can only go through the workflow one time. If I want to change that, I'm going to go into settings, and I'm going to say allow re-entry. That means that I'm going to allow the person to be able to come through this workflow as many times as they want. Okay? And then I would save that. So if you are ever wondering, how do I troubleshoot a workflow? The first place I like to come is the execution logs. Okay? And that's going to tell you information here. So you can view the details. You can find out if there's an error message or any of the reasons that there's an error message. You can figure that out here. There's these here as well that will open up the action that should have happened. It gives you all of this information here. And you can, again, just see the details in more clarity. Okay? If you want to look at enrollment history, this is a way to see every contact that's ever gone through the workflow. Okay, so it's just showing anyone who successfully the trigger fired. It doesn't necessarily mean that every step was successful in the workflow. It's just telling you, yep, the trigger fired. So that's why you only see me in here once, because only one time did this work, right? Okay, so one other place that I want to show you that I use quite a bit for troubleshooting workflows is inside of my contact record. I want to show you that you can, I'm just going to bring up my name. And I used, let me just check which one here. Okay, this one. So here, I'm going to open this contact record. And if I'm looking on the left-hand side of the contact record, you can scroll down and you can find automation here. And I can click the drop down, and it's going to show me any workflow that I'm active in and any workflow that I have gone through my entire customer career inside of the sales process account, if it's not been deleted. Now, if I have deleted my contact record, then this all goes away. So just remember that this is only going to show you for the period of time that the contact is active in the system. So you have your workflow application form. These are all of those, right? And they all have a little symbol beside them. It looks like a little workflow symbol. So it's like a square and two squares underneath. If you click on this anywhere, we're going to look at this one here. If I click on this symbol here, it will take me directly into the workflow. So it takes me back to the workflow, into the execution logs, right into where those steps that I took in the workflow are. So if you are ever wondering about a contact, and I use this on a daily basis for troubleshooting, did that person actually go through the workflow? Come in here and look in your automations. Then it can take you exactly to that spot in the workflow in their enrollment details and take you right exactly there. Okay. Another place that I want to point out here is on this side of your contact record, you're going to see any time they clicked a link on a website page or on a funnel step. So here it's telling me all of the links in the funnel that I clicked on. It tells me the date and the time that it was clicked. So this is very helpful to know, especially if you're troubleshooting something, right? Like if we were looking to see what happened today, which links did they click on, which forms did they submit, right? So this is all very good information, and it gives you an entire history for the lifetime of the contact record. So this is very good information for when you're troubleshooting or if you want to see what kind of history the contact has had in there. All right. Okay, so now that we have done this, here is the homework for the contest. You just need to go in. I want you to run a test funnel through, or a test purchase through your funnel. So through the funnel that we were just in, okay? I want you to run a test through there. I want you to I want you to take a picture of the test transaction in your payment menu. So just take a screenshot of this. And then I also want you to show the enrollment history screenshot of this, your execution log. Sorry, not your enrollment history, but your execution log of that transaction. And it shouldn't say skipped here. just to clarify, it shouldn't say skipped. So make sure that your settings are turned on so that you can test this a bunch of times and it doesn't skip you. Okay. So that's the homework for today. That is to get your entry in for the contest. And I'm going to just stop sharing for a second. I'm going to bring up the slideshow for the contest so that we can go over the prizes and all of those good things. Just one second. Let me grab it here. And oh, that's feature fiestas. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna go through. Does everybody understand their homework? Does anybody have any questions about their homework? Feel free to unmute and ask
The
away.
screenshot is of only the execution log or the site also?
So we're going to have two screenshots that are required for your homework. It's going to be, I'll show you again here, just one sec. Go back to sales process here. So we're going to have this screenshot of your test person actually going through the steps of the workflow. Okay. So we'll have a screenshot of your execution logs and a screenshot of payments, transactions, and I want you to show those two test transactions at the top. Take a screenshot of that. You don't have to take a screenshot of anything below. Like, don't share confidential information into the Facebook group about, actual transactions that go through your account. But just show me a screenshot. So you can just, choose this amount and take a screenshot of that. So there's two pictures that we need to put in there, okay? Okay, so now I'm going to just move this a little bit. One sec. I have to move this down so I can get to here. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so now we're going to go through and hear about the Sales Process Wins contest, the prizes that you have the opportunity to win because they're different than last time. So this is great. You're going to post into the Facebook group with the two screenshots that I mentioned before. and you're going to put the hashtag sales process wins. And just also mention what office hours you attended. Was it the CRM Connect call? This is the CRM Connect call. Was it the Monday call? Was it the you can even just say the day of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's up to you. Okay. And then you have the opportunity to win one of 3 prizes. And they are going to be giving these prizes away every month. And they will be doing a draw from all of your entries that are put into the Facebook group. So first prize is a one-time exclusive hot seat coaching with Peng Jun. This is such a valuable prize, you guys. You can have Peng Jun, you can have a hot seat with him to go over your offer, to optimize your sales funnel, expand your traffic strategy, and you also get a ticket to his live Internet Mastery Retreat that's happening in Q1 of 2025. That's first prize. Second prize is a one-time, one-on-one traffic and ad strategy session with Marcus. Marcus is the absolute brains behind sales processes traffic, so ads. He's the ads wizard behind that. He will look at your ad performance and your targeting. He will explore the insights on advanced traffic strategies, and he will refine your split testing techniques. So you can have his expertise, his eyes on your ad strategy. Plus, you also get a ticket to the Internet Mastery Retreat Live 2025. And third place is a ticket to the event, the live event. And I just want to stress how important these live events can be to your business. Going to a live event can change the trajectory of your business by the people that you meet there and the things that you learn. So this is such an amazing prize. You have the opportunity to be surrounded by people, other people that are doing the same thing in their world, right? And that can be such a powerful event. So those are the 3 prizes. We're just going to go over the rules. Those here, I won't go into it too much, but the rules of the contest are that you need to post your homework into the Facebook group within 24 hours of the office hour call. Okay. So you'll notice here that it says you have to have 1 screenshot, and every office hours host will tell you what they require for the homework. So for this class, we're asking for 2 screenshots, and the draw will happen at the end of November here for this month, and then we will go into December's. Okay. So remember, your entry is only valid if you do this within the next 24 hours. And here are all the days of the week and all of the office hours that you can attend to get an extra entry in for the contest for that month. So you will get homework on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. The office hours hosts will assign you homework. And these are the days and times with time zones, because I know we are a global company. We're located all over the world. So take note of when your office hours calls are here. And that way you can make sure you can attend and get that homework noted and posted into the group for your entry. Okay. Now, I will also just point out, I want to share with anybody who isn't familiar. 1 second here, let me grab my screen. It's disappeared. There we go. Okay, so I'll share my screen again, and here you can, if you're ever looking for your office hours live calls, it's in your menu of your sales process account. Okay, you can find them here. You can join here And then you will receive reminders, and you'll also receive information about what each call is going to be about. So I realize we are all very, very busy in our lives. And so sometimes it's really difficult to know, is this a good use of my time? Well, the contest number one makes it a great use of your time just to get the entry in for the contest. But also, you can hear what the topic of that day is going to be, and then you can determine, is that a good use of my time? I know what they're going to be going over. I already know how to do that, or this is going to be amazing. I want to learn this. Then you know you can show up. So if you come here and sign up for each day, you'll receive reminders with the Zoom link, and you'll also receive information about what the topic of that day is going to be about. So they're trying to provide a little bit more information for anyone who wants to attend so that they can decide if that class is a good fit for them or not. So, does anyone have any questions about the homework, about the contest, or about the office hours? Feel free to drop it in the chat or unmute. If there are no questions about that, what we can do is we can open up the floor to anyone who needs some tech support, is having any struggles, or would like me to show them how to do something in sales process. Maybe you're not sure of how to set it up. You would like a demonstration, or you would like me to look at maybe one of your workflows, anything like that, anything within the software that you need some help with. John, were you able to get InstaMojo set up?
Not it. I have not mailed them. I was traveling.
Okay.
So I tried with Razorpay now for the test. This thing is not working.
Okay.
I changed to Stripe and I'm trying if it's working right now. That's what I'm.
Okay. So what is the error coming up when you try to test with Razorpay?
Just loading and nothing else.
Nothing happens.
Yeah. It's, too slow.
Okay.
But Razorpay in India is never slow. It's known for its fastest transaction rates.
So frustrating because I've talked to the developers about it and they insist that it's working properly, but obviously it's not.
Mm-mm.
So have you ever had it like a successful payment go through with Razorpay, or does it always just spin?
Always spins or goes in, like loads in the next page. That's what was happening. Why is this happening now? Like I have it in test mode. I've changed to Stripe. I've changed the setting to test mode, but
Yeah.
still the card the one here says the card was declined. Your request was in live mode, but you used a known test card.
Oh, you might have to refresh your page.
Check.
Just refresh the page so that the test mode takes account or like kind of sets on the page, and then try that again.
Okay. Huh.
I really want to get that Razorpay working for you, John. That's like that was such a major thing that people in your country were asking for in India. And now that we provide it and it doesn't work, that's really frustrating.
Yeah.
I really want to get
Because
on.
the actual UI of Razorpay itself is like the moment you click pay, a gold coin comes and it travels like a rocket, like zoom, and your payment done. That's what
It's
Razorpay is
done.
known for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
this one just spins and spins when you test it.
yeah.
Oh, Okay,
Like,
I'm
do you
gonna.
think it'll work if I contact Razorpay here and talk to them about this? Would that work?
I don't think it's a Razor Pay issue though. I think it's
Ah,
a issue on our end. Like I think it's a
oh.
development issue within the payment processor connection. Um,
Mm-mm-mm.
because no one else in India is having issues with Razor Pay. It's just when you try to use it inside of your sales process account, right?
Ah,
So
yes, yes.
it's definitely on our end. Um,
Uh-uh.
are there any funnels in your account that I
Uh-huh.
can use to test Razorpay to show the development team
Yes, yes. The one that says Theatrical Speakers Club year long.
year long? Okay.
Yeah. I again now tried refreshing, closing the page, opening new, but still it says it's in live mode.
Okay. Can you share your screen with me, John? Let's
Oh, and
see.
it is in live mode. Why did it? Okay, give me 1 minute. Okay. Can you enable screen sharing?
Oh, whoops. Sorry. Yes. There we go.
Okay, 1 minute. Um, so they close it off. Yeah, I think I sorry. I closed the page by mistake. One. I close this off now. So should I test and then save also? Like change it to test and then save?
Yes.
Oh, maybe that's the problem. Okay.
Yeah, you
I'll
have to
stop
save
sharing.
it into test mode. So that
Okay,
might be
okay.
why.
Maybe, yeah. Ah, correct. I didn't see the save button. It was bottom down there.
Yeah, you have to scroll down a little bit. They need to fix the UI so it brings it up so that you see that you have to
Hmm.
test it.
Yeah, it works now, I think.
But only with Stripe.
Yeah, only with Stripe. And also Stripe also I had error message saying I will need the full address if I'm in India. I'm going to test this out now.
And you're still getting that error message with Stripe.
I'm checking that right now. That's why I
Okay.
want you to do it during the call itself. I used to get that, and that's why I changed to Razorpay.
Mm-hmm.
It's loading.
It's very
Oh,
slow.
yeah. No, 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 no. There's nothing has changed. This is what I'm getting. Like I've done so much work on creating the pages and everything, and I'm still not getting any money out of this. Like the
All
only way
right.
I get money is to get a manual payment and give them access to the books. That's the only way I'm able to get money.
Okay. Well, we have to get that fixed for you, John.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna record some Loom videos. I'm going to go into your account, and if it's okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna throw your funnel
Yes.
into test mode. I'm gonna hook it
Mm-hmm.
up to Stripe, record that. Then I'm gonna
Hmm.
hook it up to Razorpay, record that, and see.
Ha. Yes.
Okay, and then I'll take this to the developers and say, like, this is not working. We need this fixed,
Yeah.
right?
This is the funnel. Club year long. Theoretical Speakers Club year long is the funnel. And it's for a
Have you
recurring payment.
have you tried
Mm-hmm.
have you tried disconnecting Razorpay in sales process and reconnecting it?
No.
Let's try that.
But
Let's try that.
some
Just
okay. Some place I saw feedback on Razorpay itself. I think it's inside integrations only. that it is slow.
Really? Okay.
Uh, I don't know where should I click somewhere here. Yes, Razor Pay. Somewhere here, there is an option for people to give feedback on the payment. Oh, what?
Oh,
The Razor Pay disappeared?
now it's not showing at all.
Yeah.
Okay. Um,
Is
yeah.
authorized.net okay for recurring payments? Because PayPal does not support recurring. Is there anything else that you think that I can connect to create an account? Because
Mm,
a lot of it look very far, like foreign. I
right.
have not heard.
And you want it to be something that your customers are comfortable with. That's my whole thing. Like that it needs to be something your customers recognize as a payment processor in India that they've used before, they feel comfortable, they trust it, right? So they
Also recurring
trust
payment.
Razor.
Because InstaMojo does not have a recurring payment option. This
Okay.
this one is InstaMojo. This does not have a recurring payment option. That's why Razor Pay works for me.
Right. Right. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Um,
Okay, let me see. How did Razorpay get disconnected from your account?
that maybe it was not active all this way just because I yeah,
You can't even bring it up, hey?
hmm, maybe I'll refresh and check.
I'm just going to go see what I can find here.
Mm-mm-mm.
Um, oh, now isn't that interesting? When I go into your account, I see Razorpay there.
As the default or the
Let me see. It's not your default, but it is
Hmm.
connected.
Yeah, that's what I done now. I made Stripe the default. I've heard of authorized.net. I'm gonna do a try with that once.
So that is something you have to set up through your bank.
Yeah. I'll set it up there and then see if I can connect it here.
Right.
That will be
Okay.
my last
So,
try, I think.
but I really want to get this fixed for you. Like I really
Yeah.
get this working. Okay, I'm just gonna let's see, hold on a sec.
One more thing, the funnel that you showed on screen today is not loaded on mine. I only have the Black Friday of the last year's
Oh, okay. So just reach out to support at
support.
salesprocess.com and they'll drop it
Mhm.
into your account.
Sure.
Yeah. Um, okay, so it's in test mode. Okay. I'm just gonna see.
No, authorize is also not working. Gives me an error.
Okay.
Because right now I'm going through a hackathon in which we are like doing step-by-step process to launch my whole funnel in 3 months' time. And they
Yeah,
are suggesting me another software, and I'm still not going to that software because I want to get it done in this software.
right. Yeah, you want it to work in this software.
Hmm.
Okay, so I'm doing a test purchase right now
Mhm.
in using Stripe though, but let's just see if I
No, Stripe is asking for the full address. I can show you that screenshot.
yeah, I
Here
was
it
just
is.
trying, yeah. So it's saying it needs the full address. Okay. I want to
Hmm.
change. I'm going to shut this. I'm going to
Raise
change
the pay. Yeah.
to pay to Razorpay.
Hmm.
I'm going to set that as your default. Okay, so I changed the Razorpay to default. I don't know if it's gonna, because these computers are too dang smart, because I'm actually located in Canada. I don't know if it's gonna let me use it. So we'll see. I'm gonna test this. Click to pay. It's just spinning. I'll share my screen with you. Is this normally what you see? I'll share.
Yeah. Yeah, this is where it is always.
That's what you always see, hey?
Yeah.
And it doesn't ever resolve.
No.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna take this little bit of recording at the end here and take it to the development team. I've taken it to them and they say that it's working fine, but it's not working. It's not working. You can't run your
Yes.
business in the software if you can't collect payments.
Yeah.
That's so frustrating.
In Razorpay, what happens for the recurring payment is I'll have to manually add each of the recurring payment IDs. So that's a manual work that I have to do in Razorpay.
So it doesn't just continue to charge them on a monthly basis.
No, it continues to charge, but there is no link for a recurring payment. So if I have to activate recurring payment, I have to create a link for each of the customers on Razorpay. That is from our side. So then I raised a ticket with Razorpay to enable that there, but they don't have that feature. So if it but there is another software which does that through Razorpay itself. From another third-party software, they are able to do that.
Oh, so you have to connect that to your Razorpay account?
Yeah, if I can tell you that software,
Yeah.
the software is called the Tag Mango. I can share a link here. Tag Mango. This one. This software is very successful now, taking over the whole market, and they're high priced also. So I don't want to go to that software and get everything done with sales process.
Oh, I don't blame you. Yeah. I mean, the payment processors take so much of a fee already. Okay, Tag Mango. And they allow, so you have to integrate with that software to automate recurring payments.
Yes, and they're doing it for everybody right now. It's so like very easy. Just click of a button and it's ready.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not even
And you
technical.
said Instamojo does not take recurring payments.
But I don't know if Instamojo works through a software. That I don't know. Like in Razorpay.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna see if I can get on a call with the payment team lead and see if we can if can I reach out to you by email if we can all like get on a call together?
Yes.
That would be amazing because that
Yeah.
way you're in India, you can test these things and we can see if we can get this figured out.
Yes. Even
Okay.
if it's your time zone, middle of my night, I'm okay with it.
Okay.
Actually, that will only work for me because during the day I'm traveling a lot. So
Okay.
your time zone, middle of the night, I'm okay.
Okay. I'll see what I can set up, John, and I'll reach out by email and see if we can get everybody
Done.
on a Zoom meeting and see if we can get this fixed,
Sure.
because it's so frustrating. You should be, I mean, they said Razorpay should work in India. And is there anyone else in the group using Razorpay that you know? No.
No, maybe I can put a post inside the group and check.
Mm.
Because previously 2 or 3 Indians used to log into the call. I
Yes.
can check. I'll try that in the Facebook group.
Okay. Okay. But I'll do some legwork on my end here. I'll reach out by email and we'll see if we can get on a Zoom call with the payments team.
Sure. Done.
Okay.
Awesome. Yeah.
All right.
Done. Thank you.
Thank you everyone for attending today. I hope to see your entries in the Facebook group for the contest. I really want you guys to win. There doesn't appear to be much competition happening right now. So get those entries in the Facebook group because you have zero competition right now. So definitely get your entries in.
Last year I got through one of these competitions only. I got access to the internet mastery.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. Good. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me this week, and we will see you guys again next week at the funnel forging call. But there is a call tomorrow for frequent or FAQ Friday, so go get your homework from there. And then on Monday, you have the onboarding call. They give you some homework there as well. And then I'll see you guys on Tuesday.
Thank you.
All right, great. Have a great weekend, everyone. Bye-bye.